and there were these girls out in the field. They went to a farm to visit this farm or something, and they were out in the field, and there was this one little boy in the group, and all the girls, they walked up on these little baby, Shelly ponies, and all the girls were saying, "Oh, look at the little babies," and the little boy was looking like, "Why do girls always call them babies?" And all the girls in the group, they were like, "What would you call them?" And the little boy said, "Stupid." And so now every time we see little Shelly ponies, little horses, we say, "Whoa, girls always call them babies," and then we say, "Stupid." So now Mama got a new one, huh?
Yeah, got a new one.
And what is it? Say it again.
What do you call it when you let boys be boys?
I don't know. What'd you call it?
Stupid. I.A.G Farm, it's all about God. So we are gonna start stretching the fence and preparing the fence to put it up. We did get a roll of this sheep and goat fencing here, and we're going to use the tractor to, well, we're going to see if we can use the tractor to stretch it out. So what we'll do is we'll take some chain, Tim's getting some chain, hook it here, and kind of use the bucket to lift up the roll so that we can pull it out, because the roll is pretty heavy, and we've done it without the tractor before, but we just use the tractor to kind of stretch it at the end. See, that's the sheep and goat fencing. But we'll see if this method works and saves us a little bit of labor. So we'll try it, see what happens. So we'll get set up and we'll show you, take you along with us as we always do on our journey to complete this fencing.
Just changing the hooks on these chains.
Yeah.
Putting the hook on the shorter chain.
Okay.
So we can try to lift up that roll of fence because it's so heavy. And move it around with the tractor. We're gonna try to just lift it up with the tractor and unroll it and cut it as we need it.
Okay.
Yep. So.
Yeah, we're just getting set up now. So. So he's going to take the bucket off so it won't be in the way. We've never taken it off before, so we'll just see how it goes. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Wow, we took the bucket off. That was pretty simple. It's a quick release, quick connect. So it's fine. It worked.
Trying not to smile, but I'm so happy we got a tractor at work.
Don't hold back. Smile away.
Smile, cry.
Oh.
My blinkers on for the kids.
Yeah, isn't that what they call your dad? Because he smiles while he's bush hogging.
Yep.
Smiley.
Yeah,
Smiles while being on a tractor.
Yep.
It must be in your genes.
Yeah, me and my dad, we used to do bush hogging. We used to do tractor work before I started full-time ministry and full-time farming. And my dad still does it. But we would go bush hog at this tire shop. And we had a deal worked out so where they'll give us free tires and we'll give them free bush hogging services. And the guys at the tire shop, they nicknamed my dad Smiley because he'd be out there bush hogging and smiling the whole time because he enjoys doing tractor work and bush hogging so much. So they gave him the nickname Smiley, and they called me Smiley Jr. But I don't think I smile as much as him while I'm on the tractor. I try to look serious and be focused.
You tried to look serious,
Yeah.
but you just admitted that you wanted to smile.
Fight it. Yeah. Don't fight it.
Don't fight it.
But that's the story behind my dad's nickname, Smiley.
There you go.
Yep, so we got this set up. Looks pretty good to me. I'm not sure if this is, how it's supposed to look, but it looks good to me.
We'll see if it works.
Exactly. So our plan is to just roll the fence off down that way and attach it to the post down there. Because before when we did fencing, we attached it at one post and we went all the way around.
And it didn't work so well.
And tried to get it all the way around here. And we were never able to get it, tight. Once we got past that first turn. So we're just gonna go one stretch at a time, cut it, tie it off. One stretch at a time, cut it, tie it off. One stretch at a time, and just do 4 stretches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And get each side tight or whatever. So that's our plan. We'll see how it goes. But now we're gonna try to roll this off and roll some down there and get it tied off on that pole down there.
See ramp.
All right.
So a lot easier than it was rolling the fence off the other.
Yeah.
Let's see if this works or not.
How do we even roll it? I guess we rolled it on the ground and then pushed it. Seems to be working so far. Oh, yes. Please don't get on that. Oh, yeah. More like stupid. What do you call it when you let boys be boys? Stupid. Oh, no. Oh, no, you're not. That's what y'all doing? Seriously? Yeah, that's great. Okay. I'm gonna move on. Y'all, please be careful. Don't do anything too crazy over here. All right? Thank you.
All right, so we just clearing out a couple of these. Well, a lot of these because we got some big poles. But clearing these out so that we can tie it around this pole here. And then we're going to stretch it going back that way. We should have our first line of fence.
Yep. Sounds great.
We're walking down here. We just got through taking some of those pieces off the fence so we can tie it on. Walking down here to check our grill because we got lunch on the grill. Got a slab of ribs down here smoking.
For my pigs.
For my pigs, that's right. That's right. From those pink pigs that we butchered in December, I believe it was. Yeah, let's see what these ribs looking like.
Oh,
yeah, looking good, looking good. Getting a little smoke on. Powder on that side. You know, I got a bone in the middle. You got to bite the meat out the sides of it. What type of country boy don't know how to eat ribs?
oh, bite me outside.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Give me a review.
Awesome.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good for no foil and just out here in the middle of the field. Barbecuing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so we just finished lunch. We came back to the fencing. We don't want to leave it on the ground, so we're going to get it put up. So we got the fence basically just put in the right position on the proper side of the T-post. And now we're going to take this and get the fencing wrapped around and attached to this pole.
As you're recording, go down and loosen the fence out the T-post so I can pull it this way.
All right, so now we're tying off the wire here that we wrapped around the pole. This is how we, I guess, start and, in the fencing. So we'll just get this tied off and then we'll stretch it and get the other end tied off and secured. So we've got these tied off now. See how we just kind of took the wire and wrapped it around itself there. And then we are going to, Tim is just kind of putting the fence in position now. We're going to use these boards here. Yep, flip that over from a note. We used it before when we did this fencing over here. And so we'll use these boards here to go on either side of the fence. And we'll use that to kind of stretch the fence that way. And to get it in position, and then we'll tie it off again. So we're just cutting the fence and getting it ready. All right, so we've got this section. And next we'll attach those boards, and we're actually going to use the winch on the side by side to get it tight. So that'll be our next step.
All right, so we're getting set up to stretch this fence. I don't know if we're gonna stretch it today or not, but we're just getting set up so we come tomorrow to be ready. I'm gonna get Megan to pull the tractor out the way with the roller fence. We got this part cut off here, and we're gonna get our boards attached, and then we're gonna pull the side by side over, and we're gonna use the side by side winch to stretch the fence. And if that doesn't work, we have a come along that we can use, but the winch should work. We'll see. But yeah, we can let Megan move the tractor. You just go that, pull that way. Yeah, just pull forward. You in gear? You gotta push the brake. Push the brake to put it in gear. Yep, put it in A. A is the lowest gear. Yep.
Remember last time we had the hand crank?
Yeah.
And then we had to hook it up to the tractor and hand crank it.
On them hills.
Mm-hmm.
Hills of goodness. I'm probably have to bag up just a little bit to like begin to take some of the tension off, because it's probably not gonna be enough right there. So as I'm bagging up, make sure the fence not getting tangled up anywhere.
Okay.
I'm going real slow.
All right. Starting to get tight already.
I see. I can take this and tighten the fence as I'm walking down the fence. So I could even do this by myself with this, because I can, you know, pull the winch in while.
Right.
Yep. Help with the side by side one coming this way. That's probably what we had last time.
Yeah, the tractor's moving. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Attached to the pole.
Yeah, it's tight. It's definitely tight.
It popped over the bridge after when you were right here.
All right, y'all. So we've got the fence stretched, put up, and we've got it attached. It's not completely attached, but we've started securing it, and it looks amazing. So it's getting dark on us. We persevered until the end. Look, you can see the moon's coming out over there. It's got a full moon. So we've worked. Well, I wouldn't say we worked hard today, because we definitely enjoyed it. But we persevered to the end and got to a really good stopping point. So, looks really good.
Yep. Getting it done.